everybody, welcome back to the vlog. It is Sunday morning again. What are we? Sunday the 7th of May. It's about 6:45 in the morning. So the plan, well, it's a bit of the same really. First 50 miles going to be cycling on roads I don't know, up hills I don't know, just exploring really. Hopefully find somewhere for breakfast around the 50-mile marker. Probably be Cotswold Farm Park because I'm going to head in that direction, and then see how I feel after that. I've just cycled through Pebworth, heading out, I believe, towards Longmaston. I'm going to be roughly heading in the direction of Bourton-on-the-Water, which is a very nice village. Is it village? Which is a very nice place. I haven't taken you up there before, so let's do that today. I should arrive there around 9:30, so it hopefully won't be too busy by then. If it's a nice day, or even a dry day, Bourton-on-the-Water will be heaving, a bit like Stratford. But that's where we're heading, if I can find it. Wow. Just come up a nasty little hill. That wakes you up first thing on a Sunday morning. Ooh. Over 20% at times. I roughly plotted the route I'm going last night, just to familiarise myself with the roads and turnings I'm going to have to take, and generally speaking this first 50 miles is uphill. Sorry there was no vlog last week. I did go out. I went to Malvern and back, 100 miles, took it out my Strava, and yeah, I went out, but I decided not to vlog, just for a break really. It's just easier to cycle without the camera, and nice to do it at times, because doing filming, holding the camera, just slow you down. It's amazing how much quicker I went last week. I think I did the first 50 miles averaging nearly 20 miles an hour, which I was pleased with, and that was with some serious climbs, getting to the top of the Malverns. Bourton-on-the-Heath, just passed through. Yep, this ride has been very hilly so far, which is good. I don't mind that. I still have the creek in my bottom bracket. It's definitely the bottom bracket. I've booked the bike in to be looked at. I don't think there's a failure in the bearings. I think they're just slipping in the frame. Morning. Can you hear it now? very annoying. But hopefully they'll fix it. I have the British Heart Foundation's Cotswold bike ride next weekend, next Sunday. So I want the bike running nicely for then. I think I told you about it in a previous vlog. The ride itself is 50 miles, starting and ending at Cheltenham Racecourse, and I'm going to cycle to it and from it, which means I'll cycle 100 miles. If you'd like to sponsor me for that ride, I'll put a link in the description below. Just click on that, it goes to a Just Giving page, and anything you want to donate would be very much appreciated. Thank you very much. I'm not entirely sure where I am or where I'm going at the moment. I just saw a sign for Chipping Norton, which sounds good. It's roughly in the right direction, so I'm heading to that. This, YouTubers, is Chipping Norton, which I believe is home to Jeremy Clarkson. Fun fact. His house there, number 33. Feeling okay so far for this ride. I'm not pushing too hard. As I said, there's a lot of hills, so I'm just pacing myself out. I'm not a quick cyclist anyway. I go for distance, so it's always pacing. Certainly last week, those first 50 miles at 20 miles an hour average, yeah, I cooked myself. The second 50 were a lot harder, so I always try to think about the long game, how much further I've got to go. Through the summer I go out in the evenings during the week and generally push a little harder because they're shorter rides, 30 to 40 miles. I can go that little bit harder and a bit faster. At the moment the light still isn't there into the evenings, and the weather hasn't been great this week, which is why I've been on Zwift a couple of times. Zwift is a great training tool for fitness. It's essentially a virtual world that you cycle in. You compare it with ideally a smart trainer. Put your bike on it, you log in, and then as you cycle on your bike, you're a virtual cyclist in the virtual world, start cycling as well. And if you have a smart trainer, which is the best way to do it, you get responses back, you get feedback. So when your virtual cyclist hits a hill, your bike feels like it's going uphill, it's harder to cycle. Also, you get the benefits of drafting, so if you get in a bunch of riders, virtual riders, it gets a little easier, just like it would in the real world. It's just a great motivational tool. Seeing some scenery in front of you, I have a screen in front of the bike, and as you cycle along, the scenery changes. It's a lot better than using a static bike in a gym. Not that I do that anymore, but that's just boring. You feel every mile. It's awful. You can still have another screen in front of you, watching your favourite YouTube videos, maybe mine. But it's a great tool. So if you haven't tried it, give it a go. Okay, where are we now? It's a big church up ahead. I think we're coming into Churchill. another little climb. And creek, creek, creek. Morning. Uh-oh. Not a cattle crib, but it's going to be bumpy. Morning. Always say hi on your ride. Milton under Wychwood. Jow time. The most important thing to remember when cycling these long distances, when you're doing 100k, 100 mile rides, is to eat regularly. These jows are ideal. They're not everyone's thing. You can make your own snacks to bring along, but jows are handy. It's all in this tiny pouch. Handy to put in your back pocket and just pull out. 22 grams multi-source carbohydrate. This one's a lemon and lime, which doesn't taste too bad. I tend to stop when I see a bin, because they are sticky and you don't want to put them back in your pocket. Okay, fueled up, let's go. I've seen the first signs for Bourton-on-the-Water. I think we're pretty close. 9:20. It's roughly what I said. Little Rissington. So it's downhill to Bourton-on-the-Water, and then we're climbing out up to Cotswold Farm Park for breakfast. Coming in on the south side of Bourton-on-the-Water, parking here is always a nightmare, as you can imagine. But I've always found this car park here to be the best one to use. It's big and it's a little bit further out, which means it doesn't fill up as quickly. I've always been able to park there. I think it's signposted as the car park for Birdland, which is just up here. Birdland is a great day out, especially if you have kids. Been there a few times, always had a good day. Doesn't look too busy yet. So this is Bourton-on-the-Water. Not busy. 9:30 is okay. Probably because nothing opens really till 10. It's a nice place to come. Plenty to do here. Got the Birdland for the Motor Museum. If you go in there, you can see Brum. Brum's the little car from the kids' TV programme. There's a model village and all sorts of little shops. It's just a typical Cotswold touristy place. So now it's uphill all the way to the Cotswold Farm Park for breakfast. Boo! Boo! There he is, Adam Henson. Beth sausage bats around. Just had mine, and now I'm going to continue along Buckle Street towards. Oh well, it goes to Snowton in the end. I know it does continue on. Buckle Street, I assume, is it follows a Roman road. It's very straight. If you stay on it, it goes all the way to Bidford. But this morning I'm going to turn off it down Stanway Hill like I did a few weeks back, but this time I am going to go round Breeden Hill. Last time I cut it short, didn't I, because of the weather, but it's alright this morning. Bottom of Stanway Hill. Just coming up to 100 k's. Done. 10:30. Not too bad. Let's check the elevation. 1,230 meters climbed. It's not too bad. I told you there's lots of climbing in those first 50 miles. I'm still heading towards Breeden Hill, going around the far side, which is the clockwise direction I'm going to do. On the road between Toddington and Teddington now. I hate this road, it's so boring. It's around 5 miles and it's just nothing. Hello. Okay, he had a biscuit in his mouth, he couldn't say it. Next week at the Cotswold bike ride, we're going up this road on the left. That's along the route. Little climb there towards Winchcombe. I just hope we have the nice weather for it next weekend. Last year and the year before was really nice. Proper summer weather. I remember I had an ice cream at the end of last year's ride. It was a lovely day. So fingers crossed for the same this year. Breeden Hill. Up over an old branch line. Of course, doesn't exist anymore. But the bridges are still there. I'm on the far side of Breeden Hill now. Been through Breeden Village. That's been sent along here. But it's really quite warm. It's over 16 degrees. So, time for arm warmers to come off, I think. Ready? Woo! Hey! There we go. Sleeveless. It's like this, just coming up the road. So, time to put on. Okay. On the castle. That's a loop of the hill. Now to Broadway. 10 miles later, just like that. Broadway is busy. Hello. Hello. And we're off again. Following on from last time, I was talking about the health benefits of commuting by bike. This coming Thursday, May the 11th, is National Cycle to Work Day. So why not do it? Jump on your bikes that day, cycle to work, and see how you like it. Give it a go. I'll be doing it. Well, I cycle to work every day anyway, but I'll be doing it on that day. I might even vlog it, as it is a special day. So that'll be fun. You can see my my commute to work. And back maybe. Maybe I'll vlog both rides. If you don't want to miss out on that, you best subscribe to my channel right now so you don't miss out. Or not, whatever. this ride is pretty much done now. Heading home. It'll be a little over 90 miles today, which isn't too bad. There was a lot of climbing in those first 50 miles. Quite a relaxing ride, really. Hello. So I hope you've enjoyed today's vlog. You might see me again later in the week for my commute to work. And then of course next weekend is the British Heart Foundation's Cotswold bike ride. If you'd like to sponsor me, you can find the link in the description below. So thanks for watching, and until next time, bye! It is Sunday morning again. What are we? Sunday the 7th of May. It's about 6:45 in the morning. So the plan, well, it's a bit of the same really. First 50 miles, going to be cycling on roads I don't know, up hills I don't know. Just exploring really. Hopefully find somewhere for breakfast around the 50-mile marker. Wow, just come up a nasty little hill. That wakes you up first thing on a Sunday morning. Whew. Over 20% at times. I roughly plotted the route I'm going last night to this place. I haven't taken you up there before, so let's do that today. I should arrive there around 9:30, so it hopefully won't be too busy by then. If it's a nice day, or even a dry day, Bourton-on-the-Water will be heaving. A bit like Stratford. But that's where we're heading, if I can find it. Probably be Cotswold Farm Park, because I'm going to head in that direction. And then see how I feel after that. I've just cycled through Pebworth, heading out, I believe, towards Longmaston. I'm going to be roughly heading in the direction of Bourton-on-the-Water, which is a very nice village. Is it village? Which is a very nice. Hey everybody, welcome back to the vlog.